It's me, Sleepo here, and welcome back to another video. Anybody remember these two little units? If you don't recognize them, these were the part 1 headliners for the Worldwide Download celebration in 2018. So the third Worldwide Download celebration. Now, what makes them so special? Why am I talking about these random ass old ass units? They don't have a Super EZA upcoming anytime soon. Like probably in a year or so we will get their Super EZA. Their EZA is already like, how long is it ago? Years by now. Why am I talking about these irrelevant ass units? Because I feel like they're super underrated. Not in terms of like playability or like how good they're in the game. No, definitely not. But in terms of how cool as a concept they are. Because I don't really hear them being talked about that much. Although I think about these constantly. Maybe it's also a bias because of my account. These were like units I got very early on. And the leader skills are so universal and very, very useful for beginners, because a super class key plus 3 and stats plus 130%, that's very good for beginning. And this one, bro, this guy carried all my extreme teams until like 1 or 2 years ago. Because I didn't really have any good extreme teams. But I still think about them in terms of like their gimmick. And if you don't know what the gimmick is, basically this. They transform from each turn that passes and get slightly stronger with each transformation. Okay, we have Super Saiyan, then Super Saiyan 2, as you can see, not that much weight. As you can see, only a little bit stronger. Then we got Super Saiyan 3, also a little bit stronger. Then we got Super Saiyan God, a little bit stronger. And then we got Super Saiyan Blue, also a little bit stronger. I really like this mechanic and like the design of this unit. And especially now that we have longer content. Like for example, we have the red zones, we have a festival of battles. It seems like the perfect opportunity to do this, you know. Oh, and this, by the way, is the unit that the new red zone for Goku is. Okay, he's the red zone unit, because I just grudgeless strike, I just noticed that. But it would be fucking awesome to have a new unit like this with like better animations. Of course, the Super EZA, I hope they make them good, because I would love for this unit, or like for these units to be relevant again. And this is not the only time they have done this with the Frieza and the Goku. As you can see, with the Frieza, it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, and then golden, which I really like that, because where do you see second form Frieza or third form Frieza represented in this game, you know? So really cool. But because this guy came out in Saiyan Day 2019, and he has the exact same concept, going from Super Saiyan to Super Vegeta to Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan God to Super Saiyan Blue. The exact same concept. So it's not, it wasn't just a one-time thing. And you could also argue that somebody like Kefla also falls into that category. I mean, there are a lot of characters that just transform without you having to like gradually. For example, the Gotenks as well. But none do it this way. Like that's what I mean. Like, to this degree, like who else transforms this much? I actually don't know if there are like other units that have these many transformations in the same vein, that it just like automatically transforms throughout the fight. But yeah, I want a remake of these types of units or new units like this, I think it could work very well, especially now, like with Festival of Battles and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not a Festival of Battles defender at all, okay? But if they released a unit like this, I would have a reason to go back to Festival of Battles, you know, because I like this type of unit so much. And what I could see them doing for this is like GT Goku would make sense. You know, a GT Goku that goes from like Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Great Ape, and then into Super Saiyan 4. I think it would make more sense if it was like base GT Goku, Super Saiyan GT Goku, Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, and then you kind of do it like the Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku that just transforms into like a giant form and then goes into Super Saiyan 4. Or you just do it in the animation and it goes straight to Super Saiyan 4. That would be fire. What I can also see, Frieza is somebody with a lot of forms, but so is Cell. I mean, we already had that with oh wait, I can actually pull that up. Cell. Seru. With this guy. Yeah, but he just turns into fat muscle Cell. So yeah, this guy is also kind of in the same vein. Yeah, this is also kind of in the same vein. Like, this is not like a unique concept, you know? This is not a unique concept. But just the way it was done here, I feel like it resonates with me the most. Because, like, they have a lot of transformations. I just love transformations in Dokkan, okay? Like, I just want to talk about, like, characters that I feel like would deserve this kind of treatment. And Cell definitely deserves this. Going from first form, second form, perfect form, and then super perfect form. That would be fire. We could also have Boo. A Boo like this. I don't know. Let's take. I think. Yeah. This one doesn't have transformations, but we could get like a Majin Buu that transforms into Super Buu, Gotenks Buu, Buhan, and then maybe Kid Buu at the end. That would also be fire. What else? What else? I mean, you could obviously remake this because Goku has more forms. You could give him a UI on top of that, and maybe mastered UI. But at that point, that would be like wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 6 transformations. I feel like that would be a little bit too crazy, especially because they would have to animate all of them. But I'm thinking, what other character has like a crazy amount of form? I mean, you could do this with a baby. You could do this definitely with a baby Vegeta. Yeah, you could have like baby into Super Baby 1, then Super Baby 2, and then Great Ape Baby. That would definitely also work. I mean, you could have also GT Vegeta, of course. Yeah. Those are kind of the ones I think would make sense. I mean, yeah, those are really the only ones that really make sense. Unless I'm forgetting somebody with like a million forms. But I think that this would be a fire idea for a new unit nowadays. Especially like, imagine a remake of this with like good animations. I would go crazy, to be honest. I would go crazy. I feel like these types of characters, underrated definitely. I mean, could also get a new Frieza if we had like black Frieza. That is the only caveat. We don't have Black Frieza yet. If we had Black Frieza, I would be like, okay, yeah, that would make so much sense to redo this. Like, going all the way up to Golden Frieza. That would be cool, definitely. And with the Vegeta, it would also make sense to remake him, because he could go into Blue Evolution. It would make more sense if we got Ultra Ego as well, but yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that these types of characters deserve another chance? Would you like to see this, or are you like, no, please, no? Let me know in the comments. See you guys in the next video. Bye and subscribe. And like and do all this shit.